you know? And then, yeah. So, hey, man. I was trying to make it sound like I was actually saying something before
You
then,
were saying something.
but it
What
wasn't
it
that.
was, what it was, I have no idea. But it was something.
It wasn't that.
Oh,
Hmm. I don't know what it was. So here we are again. We were here earlier, and I'm sorry, but we're back.
yeah. Thank you, and I'm sorry.
Yeah. August 14th, 2016, 9:23 p.m. where I am. What? Midnight 23 where you are?
Yeah, 12:23 a.m.
It's Monday where you are.
It is.
It's Monday already. Here it's barely it's still Sunday night.
It's the 15th.
Wow.
1 year ago today,
You're
Van
from the
Halen
future,
played.
dude.
Van Halen played Jones Beach.
Hey Manny. How you doing, Manny? Hey, Stefan. What was that? Van Halen played Jones Beach a year ago. What? The
Today.
Monday? The
Today.
15th?
Yeah.
And you were there?
I was there on the 13th.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Ron. Hey, Joe. Isn't that song? Hey, Joe.
Yes, I heard you shot your lady down.
No, 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 not that. Not that one. The other one. The Beatles.
Oh, hey Joe.
It's Hey Jude.
Uh,
I like the Beatles. I'm sorry, but I'll take the Beatles over Hendrix any day.
did you know that Hey Jude was written for Julian Lennon? It was supposed to be Hey Jules.
I don't know if I knew that. Are you sure? What
Yep.
song was that? What song was that? What year was that song written?
I don't know, in the 60s.
But it's Paul that sings that.
Yeah, I know, but he didn't write it. Well, he wrote it. He wrote it for Julian Lennon. That's when Julian was born.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
It was like a lullaby for Julian Lennon.
Hmm. Wow. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Michael Smith. Yeah, I grew up on the Beatles, and Ron is a pageant. Pageant?
Paget.
Wrong pageant. Ron. What I just said wrong pageant.
Oh,
Wrong pageant. Ron Paget uh, was saying he posted on my timeline on Facebook. He's like, "Are you guys going live? When's your VEDA?"
so did
You
Joe
know,
Wentz. Joe
you
Wentz
know.
wanted to know too. He
Cool.
texted me a little earlier. Are you and Johnny going on? But yeah, we're gonna do his vlog in a little
Yes.
while.
Yes.
Cool.
Hey, and Mark's classic comics discussion says David is right. Paul wrote it for Julian when Julian was sad as a kid. He says it wasn't a lullaby though.
All right. Well,
That's cool. I did not know that.
yes.
Yes, sir. Ron Paget says, "Yep, I love the Beatles too." Lol. Glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here.
What's your favorite Beatles song?
Uh, I hmm, I'd have to look at my iPod to see what I have. I mean, there's so many that I've actually never heard. You know.
Yeah, yeah, I know about it.
Here we go. The Beatles. I mean, the only album I have in the iPod is the one that came out years ago, the red cover with the yellow writing.
Yeah,
What was that? It was like some sort of like greatest
like an
hits at one
anthology.
point. So well, but it was only like 20 songs or something. You know.
Yeah.
Um, But looking through these list of songs, I like the later stuff better. Uh, I mean, there's one that I was really digging a while back. I was listening to the Beatles a lot in the car, and which one was it? Well, actually, Hey Jude, we actually Ruth and I we actually used to play that song live
Cool.
together. We used to play this Irish pub in San Francisco every Tuesday night
Uh-huh.
for for a sing along, and the entire pub would sing along with us. There's no video. We never videoed back then because this has been 10 years now, but um, I remember there is audio. There's actually some audio that we had recorded from a bunch of the shows. And yeah, we played a lot of songs. I would do like guitar. I would do like I would play like riffs on the guitar. I'd have like a whole list of what do you call it? I would do like a trivia. It was a trivia show that we played, and
Uh-huh.
we were just like the musical act section of it, portion of it, right? And yeah, we would show up. We would lug in a PA, speakers. We'd plug in guitars, microphones, everything, and we would play with different people. Different people would come up and sing different songs, and sometimes I would do like a guitar trivia contest kind of thing with the audience, where I would play like a riff, and you'd had to name the song and the artist, kind of thing.
Right.
You know, I remember doing a few of those. Hey, Vinny.
That's cool. Got
Yeah.
a lot of people leaving comments.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There actually is. There's actually a lot of things here. But real quick, favorite Beatles song? I don't know if I can answer that. I mean, I like Get Back, Hey Jude. Uh, I mean, there's so many. Day Tripper was actually one of the first songs I ever learned on the guitar.
Yep, good song.
And I really dug, super late at night, right? You stay up and you see these infomercials for these record collections or whatever, back in the late '80s, right?
Sure, sure.
It wasn't KTEL, that was a lot earlier, but um, you would see these commercials, and they would show like little clips of videos of like artists of all the songs on these albums or cassettes, or maybe CDs were out by then, so it was like CDs or whatever. And I remember they showed a section of Day Tripper, of a live video the Beatles did at some point. Although I don't, it probably wasn't live. It was probably them lip syncing, of course. But I remember when they would do the main riff, George would open his hand all the way up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
The check it out for the. See if we can hear this. Am I in tune? Right there. So when you hit the open D, your hand is like all the way open.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I'm
Uh-huh.
holding the guitar the wrong way. That's why it's.
Wait, is that your Dane Electro?
No, I don't have it in electro.
Well, I mean, your Sears and Roebuck guitar, the silver.
Oh yeah, I guess I do. No, it wasn't. No, that was the Ibanez Roadster,
Oh, okay.
closest one to the desk at this point.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, I don't know. What's your favorite Beatles?
My favorite Beatles song is going to be "I Got a Feeling" from the Let It Be album.
Hmm.
Have you ever heard that one?
I probably have. I mean, I've heard a lot of the stuff. It's just I never had a lot of the albums. Although there was a singer that I worked with at one point some years back, and she was like crazy about the Beatles. She went crazy once she discovered them. I was like with her when she discovered the Beatles. you know,
Yeah.
before then, she was into bands like Garbage and stuff, and that's actually how we got along. At first, we were both into the same stuff like Garbage
You guys were into
and
Garbage?
yeah,
Did you get dirty?
yeah, yes, yeah, we did actually,
Smoke weed?
um, But anyway, I was with her when she discovered the Beatles, and it was just the Beatles, everything nonstop from that point. It was like, oh, so we'd listen to it all the time. And when I was in her car, it was like the Beatles were on. And if I was at her house, she'd be watching their videos, all this stuff. Um, but so I heard a lot of stuff, but as far as the stuff I own, plus, I grew up, my mom played the Beatles all the time, on the car road trips when I was a kid,
Yeah.
Uh, so I've heard a lot of the stuff, a lot of it, but as far as the only stuff I own, like I said, the only thing I really own is that one CD, that one particular one that's pretty much like only has like hits on it, There's a lot of obscure stuff. Well,
that would be everyone.
Well, this is, whatever 1999, whatever year that one came out, the one the red one with the yellow writing on the front.
Yeah, and
what was it called?
I don't remember.
Yeah. I mean, I have it. It's right here in the iPod. But anyway,
does it have free as a bird?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me see. Mark Hazansky.
Dennis, how was your trip? Cool. All right. Doing all right.
We're talking about the Beatles and trips.
Yeah. Tripping with the Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, they were tripping when they wrote all those songs, right?
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, my favorite Beatles song, and check it out when you have a second. I Got a Feeling.
Okay.
It's got a great guitar. It's a great guitar beginning. What a great song.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone listening to us, have you heard I Got a Feeling? And if you have, what do you think of it?
Yes. And what are your favorite Beatles tunes as well? Mark Hazansky just said, I've been a Beatles fanatic since a kid. Used to collect all the vintage albums. I'm a bit of an expert. Oh, well, awesome, dude. Awesome, man. It's too bad it's so late. You should jump in here and we should talk about the Beatles. Maybe next time. Maybe sometime this week.
I'd love to talk about the Beatles.
Yeah. We should do a Beatles. Forget Van Halen, man. Let's just talk about the Beatles.
Well, I don't have as much information. I have a lot, but not as much.
Well, Mark does.
Oh, well, then he could be your new sidekick.
Yeah. Yeah, they're awesome. I mean, that's the thing is you can dive right into their albums and you can just get lost.
I remember growing up as a kid on Christmas mornings,
mm-hmm.
like 5 o'clock in the morning, my dad would wake me up and bring me down to the den, and we'd listen to Beatles A to Z every Christmas morning for years and years and years. And it would be on all day, and it was so much fun. I mean, I didn't even care about really opening gifts and stuff. I wanted to just hang out with my dad and listen to the Beatles all day. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Michael Smith says a Beatles show would be awesome. Well, hey, we should do that. Dennis,
my roommate, he's a humongous Beatle fanatic, and he knows everything about them. He's as crazed about the Beatles as we are about Van Halen.
Yeah, man. Mark says, yeah, next time, Johnny, would be great.
Yeah.
Yes, he said I'd be honored to be on. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. We'll have to set up. We do these things Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and apparently Sundays twice. Yeah, let me know. Let me know your schedule, and yeah, we'll be cool to do a Beatles hangout. Talk about the Beatles. Yeah, talk about their gear. I mean, they invented a lot of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
All the stuff, all their albums,
Yeah.
The sounds they did, the multi-track stuff, all the guitars they did. Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I don't know, so I'd love to learn a lot of that stuff.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's awesome stuff. I can tell you a lot about their gear, about the guitars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
George Harrison, George Harrison started playing Gretsch guitars back in, I want to say, like 1962 or 61. And he played this Big Country Gentleman, and he
Yeah,
hated
yeah,
it.
yeah.
He hated it. He hated it, hated it, hated it. He wanted a Stratocaster so badly.
Mm-hmm.
Later on in the Beatles' career, I think it was 64 or 65, him and John Lennon both got Daphne Blue 64 Stratocasters. They were both the same exact same guitar, same year, same color. And that's when George Harrison painted his and called it Rocky. He painted his all psychedelic colors and called it Rocky. And uh, and John Lennon kept his blue.
That's cool.
Yeah, you should check it out if you've never seen that guitar. It's like one of George Harrison's most famous guitars. It's right up there with Eric Clapton's Fool SG. The painted SG.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm sure I've seen it. I'm sure I've
Yeah.
seen a photo of it.
Yeah. It says Bebopalula on it. It's on the headstock where it would say Fender. It says Rocky on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cool. Very cool guitar.
Awesome.
Yep. Cool stuff.
Yes, and by the way, yeah, this is my vlog. I'm doing these vlogs every day this month for VEDA, which is vlog every day in August. I'm doing this with SavvySexySoldiers.com. And sometimes I follow a calendar. Sometimes we just rap, we just talk about whatever. And thank you everybody who's listening, who listens to this stuff, who digs it. It's
it's fun. It's fun to do these. I'm not even, I'm not really even involved, but it's fun.
I thought you were gonna say you're not even dressed.
Well, funny you should say that. Why do you think we're only doing this as a podcast?
Yeah. Oh, everybody's leaving now.
Past my bedtime.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's almost 1 a.m. where you are.
Yeah.
It's only 20 to 10 here, but yeah. Sometimes we do these, audio only as a podcast. Sometimes we do them, like our regular hangouts where you can see us. Sometimes I film them, selfie style, from my phone, like from a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's always different. Always different. But yeah, that's the cool thing about doing these things. Even the regular hangouts we do, like the one we did earlier, you don't have to look at us. You can just listen to it.
Yeah. I don't look at us.
Yeah. Well, that video is doing pretty good, man. It just hit like 300 views.
Oh, it did. It was
the one we just did a few hours ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 200 a couple hours ago. So that's pretty good. 300 views.
So you watched it like another 100 times.
I watched it once. I watched it once after we did it live.
Yeah.
So this is actually my third one today.
Okay. Yeah. See, for me, it doesn't. My views don't count. I can watch it a billion times and it doesn't do anything. If you're watching it from your own channel, it doesn't matter. So I watched some of it. I watched a little bit. I had my computer turned on all day and I just left it and I actually had it paused on you. You had like a really funny face for half the day because we left. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about what I did today. That's right. And then we started talking about the Beatles.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll answer some of these questions and comments real quickly here, and then
please
tell you guys some stuff. Michael Smith, tell Dave I'm originally from the Bronx, living here in Colorado. What is he doing up so late? Lol.
Oh man, I don't get to sleep until about 3 o'clock. I watch this stupid TV show every night. It's called Flashpoint, and it's this cerebral cop show. It's about the SWAT team.
Is that the one with Magnum?
No. That's Blue Bloods. Anyway, no big stars in this, but it's just a good show, and it's just reruns. They don't do it anymore. But it's I never watched it before, and then all of a sudden I got into watching it. It's like I can't stop. It had to be on it starting. On Sundays it's 4 episodes, but on weeknights it's from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. It's like, oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Thank God I don't have a day job because I'd be dead.
Mark Hazansky says, I've got some amazing books on the Beatles gear. Oh, man.
Yeah, there's one in particular. I think it's called The Beatles Gear. It's a big coffee table book, and it's got everything in it that they've ever used. It's amazing. Great photos of everything, and good information. And that book, talk about how this is going to bring us back to Van Halen. That book is the inspiration behind the Van Halen gear book that I was in the middle of doing with Anthony Sajazi, and that's the book that I showed you that I sent you a couple years ago, that the stuff we were going to do in it. You remember that document I sent you?
I remember you sent me some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I sent you a document of everything that was going to be in the book, but it was supposed to be a book of all of Eddie's gear from the start of his career to today, and through Tommy at the Music Zoo, we were able to get in touch with Eddie to ask him if he was interested in being a partner. And he emailed me personally and said that he wasn't interested because when Van Halen is done, he was going to do that book by himself. But he didn't tell me to cease and desist. He said, "Go ahead and make your book. It's fine. I'm okay with it. I just can't help you with it." And at that point, we stopped because it would have just been too expensive. Because what I wanted to do was, actually, in order to show photos and not have to pay anyone for their photos, you have to take photos yourself. Because everyone's photos are copyrighted, or you have to find the photographers and whatnot to pay them, and get permission to use their photos. So part of it was to go visit Ed and take photos of whatever instruments I wanted to put in the book, and get all the info, and actually interview Eddie and get info on some of the stuff. And then I was going to have a little fan, like a couple pages of fan guitars, replicas from various people, and Paul Unkert was going to do the forward. People like Steve Brown were interested. Steve Brown from Trickster and Def Leppard, since he's friends with Eddie, he was going to help out and say some stuff about it, and talk about Eddie and stuff. It was a whole big thing, and when Eddie said that he wasn't interested in helping, we shelved it for a little while. So we may still do it. We may not, but we may still do it.
Well, should I edit that part out now since you've said all that?
No, why?
If you're still going to do it.
Well, again, he said he didn't give us a cease and desist. He just said that he wasn't interested in helping.
Mm-hmm. But you're still going to do it someday.
Eventually, we'll see. We'll ask again at some point, or when Eddie's ready to do his own book, maybe he'll reach out, or we can reach out again. He said that he wasn't going to do anything until Van Halen was done. So who knows? Who knows? You never know when that's going to happen. So.
Let's see. Stefan, did I read this already? Stefan says, I'm down for a Beatles show. I know a lot about them as well. The Jeb dude says, hello.
Hello.
I think. Is that on this video? Mark Kazansky says, I'd freaking love a VH Gearbook, like the Beatles Gearbook.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mark Kazansky says, I've Got a Feeling is one of my favorite songs from Let It Be. Great interplay with Paul and John.
Yep, absolutely. It's absolutely my favorite Beatles song, but there are so many that are right up there.
Mm-hmm. Ron Paget?
Paget. Yeah.
Says, While My Guitar Gently Weeps is cool. There's so many Beatles songs. Yeah, there's millions.
Mm-hmm.
Manny says, I Got a Feeling is one of the songs that they played on the rooftop?
Yep, it is. 1970 on the rooftop.
Tubin 1 says, Fixin' a Hole is my favorite tune. Connor says, hey, Johnny. Hey, Connor. Connor or Concore? I'm trying to read those. C-O-N-C-O-N-R. Conquer? Says hello. Hey, man. Ron says that, man, it's hard to pick a favorite Beatles song. Yeah. I know.
I also love Paperback Rider. Paperback Rider, the guitar part in the beginning that goes throughout the whole song. What a great guitar part! One of the earliest forms of distortion on a guitar. I think that George Harrison is using an early '60s SG on that song.
Cool. Joe Wentz. Hey, Joe. He says, here's some trivia. When Dwayne Allman was a session guitarist in Muscle Shoals,
yep,
he worked with Wilson Pickett on a cover of Hey Jude. And Wilson thought the Beatles were singing Hey Jew.
Oh, my God. Southern mentality. Gotta love it.
Michael Smith, my favorite is Dear Prudent?
Dear Prudence.
Prudence. Prudent? I think there are so many great tunes, it's almost impossible to pick. Oh, yeah, there's billions of them. And Stefan says, I agree, the Beatles over Hendrix. Yeah. I mean, they're different. I mean, you can't compare them, but for me, if I was to dive into a catalog of music, I mean, but they're apples and oranges, they're totally different, but they're around during, some of the same years, sort of.
Well, yeah. Oh, I have a story for you.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about Hendrix and the Beatles. So Sergeant Pepper's comes out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Hendrix learns Sergeant Pepper's before it even really hits the radio. He learns the song and starts playing it live before the Beatles do. And they heard it and they were like, how did you hear that song? How did you learn that song? It was just so funny that Hendrix started playing it before the Beatles did. And it's their song. Like he started doing a cover of it at his shows before they even did it on the road.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, Chad. Oh, that's Chad. Chad Tobin. Is it Tobin? He says Johnny would love to have a police slash Andy Summers talk, gear and such. Keep up the great shows, guys. Yes, actually, Chad. Actually, Alan Garber and I actually did a police Andy Summers, Stuart Copeland, Sting uh, discussion where we talked about gear, songs, uh, albums, all that stuff. Yeah, we actually did that a little while back. Just search on my channel here for Andy Summers, and you'll actually come across videos actually with me with Andy, but um, you'll come across the hangout with Alan Garber, and it was good. You know, we actually said we were going to do that one again, or we were going to add to it. You know, that's another.
I think that was like 2 weeks ago, dude.
Huh?
I think that you did that like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, it was a while back.
No, it really wasn't that far back, dude.
Well, maybe not because we do so many of these things. Every one we do, the last one gets further and further. You know, I mean, just look 2 videos back. I've got a full beard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the thing, man. Yeah, you do. I mean, we talk so much about this stuff. I mean, it's great. People love it. We love it. But it's hilarious, you know. It's like, oh, we did a video, 6 months ago. It's like, oh no, that was only 2 weeks ago. But it feels like it was 6 months ago because we did 30 videos in between. You know,
Yeah.
that's kind of what it is. I'm actually gonna look now and see when that was. I know it wasn't 2 weeks ago. It was.
It was less than a month ago.
Let's see. Well, also that was one of those early morning ones because Alan he tends to
It was probably a Friday or a Saturday.
get me up early
Or
and
maybe it
and
was a Tuesday.
and say, hey Johnny, can we talk about this? Do a hangout about that? It'll be like 9 in the morning my time. I'm like barely awake. Sometimes, and he's in Texas, I think. So he's a couple hours later. Okay, here we go. I'm coming up on it. Mm. Oh, it was at least 2 or 3 months ago because now I'm back in May. I'm looking at the videos. Oh wait, hear about it later. We did that one with him. That was in
It was
May.
after that. It was after that.
Okay, let's see. Maybe it was. Maybe it was a week ago.
Not a week ago.
I know. Oh wait, I think it was right in here. Wait a minute. Oh wait. Where am I going?
Oh,
Anyway, I don't remember when it was. It was recently.
get to more questions and comments.
What? You're acting like it's almost 1 in the morning. It's not that late. Huh? Oh, wait. It was July 8th.
Okay, so it was a month ago.
Okay. Well,
A month and a few days.
seems like a lot longer than that to me. And that was a good one. That video is up to 1,286 views. Yeah. That was a good
Yeah,
one.
and Andy Summers is probably the guy who watched most of it. Most of them.
He might have.
I bet.
He might have. Uh,
You don't say.
I'm trying to. I can't pronounce his name. The Jeb dude says you were on a trip to a little island. You can only bring 10 records. 10 records.
10.
Who
If
takes
you could-
record? Who
wait a
takes
second.
records anywhere?
Wait a second. If you could only bring 10 records and no record player, it doesn't matter.
A little island, wouldn't they melt?
Where's the electricity? How about electricity?
Well, yeah. If you can only take 10 albums to a desert island, What are your top desert island records? Wasn't that a record label? It was Island.
On record.
10, well, 10 records? Well, how many records, how many albums does Van Halen have out? Do they have
Yeah.
10 albums out? We'll take those.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Or the Beatles. How many albums do they have? Is it true Kiss? Is it true Kiss made like 100 albums
Well, I don't know about that
or
many.
something?
It's not that many.
They made like 50 records or something.
Yeah,
Literally.
there's only one song on each record.
I'm serious. Between, you know, when they first started up until recently, it was something like Kiss has released 50 albums or 80 albums, something like that, which is insane. I don't even know.
I think we should resurrect K-Tel and do an album collection.
K-Tel. Well, let me just say real quick, Jeb, dude. For me, I don't know if there's 10 albums, but I would take. Let me just say some of the artists I would take. I would take the Police with me. How many albums do they have out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
6,
I would
7.
I would take the Police with me. I would take Van Halen. You know, I would take some of their stuff. I would take we're talking about the Beatles, man. Yeah, gotta take the Beatles. I would take what else do I listen to? Let's see. America. Do you like America?
I love living in America.
I like America. I would take America. You know, Horse with No Name. That's actually like a desert song. So there you go. I would
Is
take
that
that.
America?
Yeah.
Horse with
Horse
No
with
Name is America?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the earlier tunes. Sister Golden Hair.
Yeah, that I knew.
But
I thought Horse with No Name was the Moody Blues.
no, it's America.
Okay.
That's the one you would see on those KTEL commercials at late at night,
Ambrosia,
3 a.m.
Ambrosia is another one.
Ambrosia, they did that song from Arthur. Poor rich boy. Was that Ambrosia?
No.
Hi. What do you mean no? Wasn't it?
I really don't know.
Yeah. I would take some of my favorite bands with me. Veruca Salt. Veruca Salt.
Isn't that Hebrew?
Huh?
Isn't that part of a Hebrew prayer?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. I would take some Radiohead. I'm looking through my iPod. I would take some She and Him. I would take some what else? Mason Williams. Katy Perry. Foo Fighters. Well, you know, Sinatra. There you go. Garbage. Yes. There. Anyway.
Nice.
I'm echoing the Bunnymen. I don't know if that's 10 albums, but what would you take, Dave?
Well, Van Halen. Purple Rain from Prince. Let's see. I would take some Eric Clapton. I would take Lenny Kravitz 5. I would take Foo Fighters Live at Wembley. I would take Led Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy. I would probably take Black Crowes and Jimmy Page live at the Greek.
Mm-hmm. Are these cassettes you're taking, or are these LPs?
No, CDs. I don't like LPs.
Some of the stuff I mentioned isn't even available on cassette.
Yeah.
It's too new.
Let's see. What else would I take? I would take
Michael Smith. He saw the Foo Fighters last year and said they kicked.
Yeah, they're great. They're absolutely great. I would take some sort of Government Mule record. I don't know which one, but maybe what's that live one with all the bass players? I can't remember. When he was auditioning bass players on his live record, I can't remember. Anyway,
I don't know.
Jason Newsted's on it. A bunch of people's on it. What else? I think I got 2 more coming.
Is that more than 10 though?
No.
You're actually counting?
I'm gonna do a baker's dozen.
How many is that?
13.
13.
Baker's dozen is 13.
What? And they eat the extra one?
I think you get the point anyway. You get the point. I'd take some sort of Joe Bonamassa. Probably live at.
Wait, so you're saying you would take CDs? Don't you? You wouldn't take MP3s?
What's the difference, dude?
Do you have an MP3 player? You have your phone. Do you have MP3s in your phone?
No, I don't. I have an iPod.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have my iPod in my car. Yeah.
What kind do you have?
An iPod. What's the biggest one? The vintage one, not what's it called?
The classic?
Classic, yes, I have a classic.
That's the one that I have too. Yeah, I've had mine for years though, but now the battery does not last anymore.
Yeah, I just keep it plugged into my car.
I've got the 120 gigabyte.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
And
it's probably got like 10,000 songs on it.
Yeah, mine has millions of things on it, and I have to have it plugged in. You know, when I'm in the car where you plug it in the USB.
Yeah.
If I play it through anything else, I play like 2 songs and like it says its battery's done.
Yeah. Yep.
You know.
Yeah, probably had mine for 4 or 5 years.
Shane T. Neal says you need some Hendrix, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, all right, I could do Hendrix too, and there probably would have to be some Stevie Ray Vaughan in there.
So would you be listening to this stuff on your way to the desert island?
I'd be listening to it before I got eaten by all the cannibals on this desert island.
So what's the deal? So you go to the island and there's nothing to do. So you're just listening to music all day?
Yeah, and
or is it a dance party?
By cannibals.
It's a dance party on the island. Are you going to Ibiza? Is that where you're going?
I want a piece of Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, that's where Andy Taylor lives now.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if you knew that.
Yep, I do know. You know what? I don't even know if he lives there now, but when the Behind the Music was out, that's where he was.
Yeah. And a friend of mine has a studio out there as well, recording studio. Andy, that's where Andy would do all his demos. Shane T. Neal says you can put new batteries in the iPods.
Where are we going to get the batteries from if we can only take 10 records with us?
Yeah, but no, really? You can put a new battery in this thing?
Really? I didn't know that either.
Maybe you can.
You'd have to break it open, though.
You let the Genius Bar do that.
Oh, yeah. Cost you $100. It's just easier to get a new one.
They don't make these anymore. This particular one? Every people are after these things now, man. I wouldn't. I'd be careful leaving it in your car. I'm not joking either.
Man, don't you know I carry a gun?
In your car,
No, not in my. That's against the law.
are you able to carry it with you on your
Yes.
person?
Yes.
So you actually have somebody with you carrying it. You've got your own person.
On my person. Yes. Brandy is my person. Brandy, you can carry
It's like, oh, it's on my person. He's right here.
it. Jesus.
So you're one of those guys that like walks around the Starbucks like flaunting it. Like, look at me,
No, I don't do that.
right?
No. No, you would never know. You would never know if and when I was carrying.
Stefan says 10 CDs. These are his CDs. He says Nirvana's Nevermind, Metallica's Master of Puppets, Van Halen's 1984, the Beatles' White Album, the Chili Peppers' Mother's Milk. He says he's only got 5. He says he only has 5 CDs. So
I only recognize one of those.
Which one? No, you know a few of those.
No, I know them.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. Cool.
I've
So,
never been a Metallica fan. I don't really like the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
yeah, I kind of I tend to agree with you there. Although I like their other stuff. Like
Yes, I like some stuff, but I
I,
mean,
I like their other stuff. I like the other stuff Chad Smith has done.
yes,
The stuff he
yes,
did
yes, yes.
with Chicken Foot.
And I
You
like
know,
Flea. I do like Flea, and I do like John Frusciante. I just can't stand the singer. Because he's not a singer. Just he's a rapper, and I'm just not into it.
cool. Very cool. Very cool. Yes. So I don't know. Are you sleeping? Are you falling
No,
asleep?
no, I'm cool. We can keep going. It's fine. Now that you got me good and angry.
Ah,
Just kidding with you. I'm not
well, this is my vlog. Anybody who's listening, if anybody's out there, doing these things every day.
Yes, and the question of the day is
Oh, somebody just said that Howie's podorable.
part what?
Podorable.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. I don't know. Yeah, we're just yapping. Why
yeah.
not?
I went to get a new set of Beats today.
Oh,
I went all the way down there and they were closed.
Best Buy?
Yes, Best Buy was closed. You know why? Because I forgot today was Sunday.
What time did you go down? Like 7 o'clock?
No, they closed at 6.
Yeah.
I showed up
Close
about
early.
6:15.
Close early. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll be going tomorrow.
Yeah, let me know what you think of those too, man. Because yeah, if you could see me right, well, you're used to seeing me on this thing, but yeah, my headphones are very uncomfortable. I hate them.
Well, I mean, what connection? Is it an 1/8 inch connector or is it 1/4 inch and will I have to get an 1/8 inch adapter?
I don't know. Who knows? You can look it up.
Well, I'm not gonna look it up right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there are different versions. I probably want the best quality version of them.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I need to get some of those too, or something.
Don't break them.
Something similar. Well, I mean, these headphones that I wear, the ones that are busted up,
Mm-hmm.
I've been using these things every day for over 10 years. Every day. every day, and not just sitting here at a computer. I've used them in the studio. I've used them for recording. I've taken them with me places. Uh, you know, for recording here. You know,
Yeah.
what was that? Is that a hiccup?
Dennis sneezed.
Oh man.
That's how thin the walls are from my bedroom to his bedroom.
He's sneezing. Shane T. Neal says, Dave, I was just watching Eric's discussion you participated in the other day.
Oh, cool. What'd you think?
Stefan says,
Did I harass Adam Reaver enough?
I don't know. I watched.
He couldn't
I
answer.
was watching.
He wouldn't answer any of my questions because all of his gear that he was wearing is Van Halen's. I can't answer that.
Yeah, he can't talk about that stuff.
I know.
Yeah, I saw that. I was watching. I was sitting there looking at you guys too. I came home and I was looking. Stefan says, Dave, do you have any pointers for intonating a Floyd Rose?
Yes.
Okay. While you do that, I'll be right back. Okay.
Yep. Sure. Go ahead and leave me.
You can have all the dead air on here you want, man. It's all good with me. Okay. I'll be right back.
Pointers. All right. Well, what I would do is I would download the Peterson Strobe Tuner app on your iPhone if you've got an iPhone or on your Android. Number one, and you can get you get your 1/4-inch female to 1/8-inch male adapter, and use that. That app is amazing for intonating because it'll give you down to, you know, it'll show you the note and it'll show you how many cents off you are. So if you're zero, it gives you up to, you know, 0.01 is you can get it to 0.0, which is right on the money. You can get the intonation that close. It's amazing. And then, you know, intonate your guitar using that. That's probably your best bet. That or any type of Peterson Strobe Tuner, but the one on your phone, the one that you download from the App Store is really good. And I think it's called iStrobe, Peterson iStrobe. I think that's what it's called. So that's my pointer for intonating your Floyd Rose. Now, in general, the G string and the low E string are going to be the furthest back towards the fine tuners. And the rest of them are going to, you're probably be in good shape if you do them like in steps, where your high E and your D string are going to be the closest to the pickup. Your B and your A are going to be a little farther away, closer to the fine tuners, and your G and low E are going to be even closer to the fine tuners. But don't just do it by eye. You definitely need to use a strobe tuner to get it perfect. And that's it. Good luck with it. Are you back, Johnny?
No.
No?
I'm not here.
Johnny's not here?
He says thank you. Stefan says, thanks, Dave. I will check that app out.
Yeah.
Shane T. Neal says, lots of great info. Stefan says, Dave, I still love you, even though you don't like Metallica.
Oh, man. It's just a little too heavy for me, man. That's all it is. You know, there's very little
heavy.
Very little mid-range going on in
those guys aren't heavy at all compared to some of this other stuff out there, man.
I don't like any of the other stuff. So.
Those guys are what do you call it? Metallica is actually very melodic.
It's light rock.
They're light rock compared to some of that other stuff.
The heaviest that I like is Iron Maiden. That's the heaviest that you'll ever hear me listen to, because I mean, I like it. It was from it's really what it's it's at my highest threshold of what I like. Highest threshold. It's like right at the edge of what I like and dislike. So, Adrian Smith. I'm a big fan of Adrian Smith's guitar playing. Dave Murray too, kind of, but I like Adrian Smith better. And I don't even know the newest guitar player's name. I don't even know his name. But I do like all those classic songs from Iron Maiden. Peace of Mind record, Power Slave record. Even Somewhere in Time. I like that stuff. But Metallica, once the mid range is gone for the guitar, I'm not interested anymore. So there you go. Very much like the Van Halen Balance record. There's no mid range. It's all gone. It's like, ugh. I'm not saying I hate the record. I'm disappointed in the guitar sound on that record. And Rob Johnson is probably going to strike me dead when he hears
that. He'll show up first thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
At your front door.
What do you mean you hate Balance? I don't hate Balance. I just don't like the guitar sound.
He's gonna send one of Super Junior's robots after you. One of his Terminators.
Oh, one of the electronic spiders.
Yeah.
What movie was that from?
Isn't that an amp? A spider? It's an amplifier.
Oh, yeah, Line 6. No, yeah. What movie was that from?
Which?
With those
spiders?
Yeah, wasn't it in the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
I don't know. Kindergarten Cop?
No. I can't remember now. I'll think of it.
Shane T. Neal says, "Hey guys, I picked up a guitar this week and I'm getting it cleaned up. I want to try some different strings. Any recommendations?"
What kind of guitar is it?
A guitar.
Still doesn't tell me. Is it an acoustic, an electric? Is it?
I don't know. Probably electric. He probably would have said acoustic.
What kind of guitar is it? Let us know. Come on, Shane. If it's an electric guitar, I suggest the D'Addario NYXLs.
Oh, really? He says I've been his destroyer.
Oh, cool,
dude. Cool. Do you have a photo of that thing?
Wait, is it the Ibanez Destroyer that Eddie has, or is it the type of Ibanez Destroyer that Phil Cullen used from Def Leppard back in the Pyromania days? Because there's two different types.
Yeah. Well, they're making them again now. They're making the Def Leppard version nowadays.
Yeah, I know.
Which is the Leopard one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what it is. He says yes. It's probably. I would assume it's the fancier looking.
The Def Leppard one.
Def Leppard version, the one from Photograph.
Yeah, I love that guitar. I've always loved that guitar. The only thing I hated about it was the Kaler. If it had a Floyd Rose on it, that guitar would be one of my.
I don't think these new. Is it a new one, Shane? I don't think these new ones have. I think they're hardtail.
Yeah, they are.
Which I think is awesome. That's what I would use, man. You know.
Yeah. I would still use the NYXLs.
Mm-hmm. I bought a pack of those like I know it's been over a year. I mean, it's been a long. I bought a pack and I never used them. I still have them.
When you
Having
put them on your guitar, they're gonna last you. I mean, I know you don't change strings anyway, but they're
yeah.
gonna last you. They're gonna stay bright a good 2 months. They're really good. They're really good strings.
Even with my sweaty palms.
All right, I'll say they'll stay bright for a month.
Oh, Shane says it's a 2002, which is a remake of the 80s version.
That's very
Hmm.
cool. What
Is
color
it,
is it?
is
Is
it
it
is
red
it
or is it black?
Japanese?
And is it red or is it black? I know they made them in red and they made them in black.
The new ones are
Because
probably Korean.
Adrian Smith had a red one. Do you remember Adrian Smith from Iron Maiden using a red one of those? And his was a hardtail.
Who, me? Maybe.
Yeah.
Where can I
If
send
you
a
if
photo?
you watch
Message me
the
on Facebook a picture.
if you watch the video for Run to the Hills, you'll see Adrian using one of those.
Oh, okay. I used to have a lot of those 80s metal books where it was all like, talked about heavy metal, the history of metal.
They were books made out of metal.
Yeah. Titanium. Oh, it's a Japanese guitar, Shane? Oh, awesome, dude. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
Send me a
that's
photo
good.
on Facebook. I'll send it to Dave. Or you can add both. Are you guys friends on Facebook? You probably are.
Yeah, of course.
You can actually create a new message on Facebook with both of us in it, and you can just send the photo. A hardtail. Oh, dude,
That's a great guitar right there.
you just got that thing? Man.
Is it a bolt on or is it a glue in neck?
What was I even just saying?
Words, a couple numbers here and there.
Yeah, but you said something, and then I was gonna say something back, and
I don't know.
what were you
Oh
just?
yeah, you said it was a metal book, and I said
Oh, the book.
book made
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah. I used to get all these books on heavy metal, rock, and of course, I had Van Halen in them, whatever, like cool photos, stuff you've never seen before or after, right? Um, like I've got one of those books with a cool photo of Edward from 1980 on stage playing the Star guitar. A photo
That's right.
you've never seen that nobody it's not online. Um, I might have actually posted it at some point because I probably would have came across the book and
It's not his Lozauer photo.
uh it I don't know, I don't remember, but it's one of those books, so it has like everybody in it, Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, everybody's in it, and why am I even saying this?
I don't know.
It has to do
Because
with
of the
that
Destroyer
guitar.
guitar.
The Destroyer guitar, yeah. Like you would see photos of all these bands, and you would see those guitars a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's cool. Shane, man, that's awesome, dude. Wow, that's very cool, man. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah. Yes. Oh, yes. I was going to tell you today. Yeah, when we were finished with our hangout we did earlier, which, by the way, if you're listening and you didn't check it out, go back one video on my channel, and you'll be able to see us. And our oh, he just
That
sent me.
sounds like that sounds like.
Yeah, it is. Let me
We
see.
got mail. We got mail.
Oh, we both did. Okay.
Sounds like it.
I'm.
I'm gonna look.
Oh, cool. I see it.
Oh yeah, man, that looks great, dude.
That's awesome, man.
Shane, man, good luck with that. Congratulations. That's a nice guitar. And I knew it was red. This is just like the Adrian Smith guitar.
Shane just sent Nesdal and I both a photo on Facebook of his Ibanez Destroyer he just got. It's red. It's red with gold hardware.
Yeah.
Black pickups, cream rings.
It's the Adrian Smith guitar, man. It's just awesome. That's
What
man.
pickups? What pickups are those? DiMarzios?
I can't tell. I can't tell.
They're
No, they're
probably.
probably Ibanez pickups. They probably say IBZ on them, right? Can you see?
It looks like it says something on the bottom.
Yeah, I think it says IBZ and then
It might. It might. Yeah.
they're DiMarzio's for Ibanez.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Ibanez
Made
uses
for
all
Ibanez.
DiMarzio. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Cool stuff, man. Shane, good luck with that guitar.
Yeah. You'll have to shut that off in a hangout, man. Weren't you in a hangout with us before, Shane? I think he was.
I don't remember.
I think he was. Yeah. He was like in his garage or something.
Man.
Stefan just sent me a photo.
Oh, nice.
Let me see. Huh? What is this? When you stomp on your new fuzz. It's a photo of that mall cop guy, Paul
Yeah.
Blort, whatever.
Blart.
Blart, Paul Blart, and he's playing. It looks like he's like rocking out to like what do you call that? The plastic guitar where you're looking at the screen. Guitar Hero,
A Guitar Hero.
Rock Band. Yeah,
Right.
he's doing that. It's a meme. It's from his movie, and the caption is when you stomp on your new fuzz, and he's like he's got this face like really into it.
Yeah. Paul Blart.
I love fuzz pedals, man. Those are my favorites. I'm way more into fuzz than distortions or overdrives. I mean, I use it all. You have to use all of it. To get different sounds. Depending on the situation or the recording or whatever. But for me, when I'm rocking out, if my amp is cranked, I'll hit a fuzz pedal and just be like, yeah, this is the stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, there's a new Dunlop MXR pedal that I want to get. It's the new Echoplex. Did you see Pete Thorne's video that he just did yesterday on Ain't Talking About Love with it?
No, I didn't see that, but I saw the original Dunlop that the Nashville NAMM that just happened.
Yeah.
I saw a demo from there of it from somebody that I kind of know, somebody I've met, somebody that works for them for Dunlop. He lives here in the area. I think we actually probably met at a warehouse party or something a couple of years ago, but I saw his demo of it, and yeah, I got to get one of them. Got to get one, man.
Yeah, it's really the only delay pedal that sounds better before the overdrive, before the preamp section of your amp, than it does in the loop. Listen, watch
Pete Thorne.
Yeah, watch Pete Thorne's newest video. It's the first one that comes up when you look at his YouTube channel. It's
okay.
I mean, literally, he did it yesterday, and it's great. And he breaks down Ain't Talking About Love with that pedal, the chorus part, and it's exactly what Eddie used his original Echoplex. That's what the sound is.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool.
Cool. I'll watch it. Hey, Ralph. Joe Wentz says Pete Thorne is awesome. 802 Blues says, hey guys, just got done watching Roadies. Great show.
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen that. I think I heard about it, but I don't have a TV. I mean, I guess a lot of the stuff you can watch offline or online or whatever, but uh, I think I heard about it. That's cool. That's cool, man. Um,
Sorry about that. I was just yawning.
is that what that was? I thought that was an air conditioner. That was a yawn.
Oh man,
I just heard nothing but air, hot air.
it's anything but hot here. It's freezing in my room. It's like a meat locker.
Really?
Yeah, because I have my air conditioner on.
Ah, you were complaining earlier in the last hangout we did earlier that you're like it's 105 outside, or
Outside,
it feels
not
130. You
not
said.
inside. Yeah, it was 95 degrees, 96 degrees, and with the thing, it's like 175.
Hmm. Oh, it was a great day here today, man. Santa Cruz. It was awesome all day long. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah. I was gonna tell you guys when we jumped on here. Oh, cool, man. 802 Blues says great musical performances. Said we would enjoy it. Cool,
Awesome.
cool.
That's awesome. It's so cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was gonna tell you guys. Yeah, after we jumped off that last hangout we did earlier, which if you haven't seen it yet, go back one video from this video and you can watch it. You can actually see us, and it was a great discussion as always. Um, and anyway, yes. Anyway, we went out and we picked up this chicken. Well, we have chickens. If you follow me regularly anywhere on the internet, you'll know that I have chickens. And we went out and got this chicken. It was like something somebody built, like a cage kind of thing that you can put anywhere. Like it's not super big. You can put it anywhere, and then you put your chicken in it, and they can graze and do their thing like in a different yard or whatever, you know. So, but yeah, we went and picked that up from somebody off Craigslist somewhere, you know.
Yep.
So, so it was cool. So we did that, and then we were outside for a long time. And yeah, yeah, and basically, yeah, I ate some dinner. Ron Paget was posted on my timeline. Hey man, what are you doing your Veda? You know, and so I texted Nesdal and said, dude, you know, are you awake? And yes, and here we are. Yeah, sounds like a horse.
I burped.
Ah, that was nasty.
That was Taco Bell.
You ate Taco Bell?
I did. Not good. It just was not. It was good going down. It was good. Right now, not so much.
You're not. I don't think you should be eating that stuff.
You really? You don't think?
I don't eat that stuff, and you're like five of me,
Thanks.
right?
No, I'm not.
Aren't
that
you?
Big. I'm not that big.
Oh no, wait, that's Mully.
How big do you think I am, dude?
Uh, you're over two bills.
Yeah, I'm like 226.
What's that divided by two?
110.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess. Well, I don't know. Joanne says, Johnny, is it true that the humidity is always low in California? Yes. Yes. It's. Well, I mean, when you get further inland, I guess it gets. Well, I don't know if it really gets that humid. I mean, it gets hot, but humidity, yeah, yeah, they're really. I don't think humidity really exists out here. because we're so close to the ocean. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, what about where you are in New York? Does it get super humid there? Because aren't
Yes, it gets very humid here.
but you're next to the ocean too, right? Just the other one.
Yeah. Yeah. Still, I mean,
I think
it's still it's not as humid as it is in
it's
Nashville,
it's
Tennessee,
different though.
but it's
It's
humid.
it's different, yeah. Because I lived in Miami Beach for a while, and I literally is that right word? Whoa, literally lived walking distance to the ocean, which would be the Atlantic, right?
Yeah.
I used to walk to the ocean, to the beach, walk back to
It might be
Desmond's
the
house.
Gulf of Mexico too. Well, actually, no. It wouldn't be.
Yeah, yeah. But I remember in Miami, it was super humid, like insane. So I mean, I'm not a what do you call it? Meteorologist?
Yeah.
Is that the word? That's not even the word.
Yeah, it is.
Meteorologist. Oh. Um. So I
What
have no
weatherman?
idea. Joanne says extremely humid here in South Carolina.
Yes. 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 Very.
Yeah. But Joe, out here, yeah, humidity, not really, no, but it does get hot. Not here in Santa Cruz, but further inland, you know, towns like Modesto,
L.A.
you know. Well, no, LA, no, LA, it doesn't get hot in LA.
It doesn't.
No. What was that?
Another burp.
I mean, it gets hot, yes, but not like crazy hot.
What was that? He says.
It doesn't get crazy hot in LA. Palm Springs, yes. I
I
remember
love L.A.
when we were on tour, we stayed at this guy's house in Palm Springs for a couple of days, and I remember it was pretty hot. In the desert, yes, because in between California and
Nevada.
whatever the next state is,
Nevada.
Nevada, yeah, which is desert. It's all desert. Michael Smith says, question, what is the best way to oh okay. What is the best way to get a guitar authenticated? At first I thought it was gonna say intonated, and I'm like, didn't I already read this? Authenticated. I have an original Randy Rhoads first issue guitar, and I'm having problems contacting Fender for information. Did
Um.
Fender made a Randy Rhoads guitar?
Well, not Fender, but Jackson. Fender owns Jackson.
Oh, nowadays. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Okay. um, I mean, I would say just post it online. Post it within the forums.
Ask Siri.
Ask Siri. Siri probably knows. Um, I would say she probably doesn't know. I would say just
Call them. Call the Music Zoo. They sell a lot of those Randy Rhoads guitars.
okay.
In fact, they just sold a white polka dot, a white with black polka dots. It's gorgeous. They just sold that the other day.
Hmm. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I mean, what I would say, yeah, if you're having problems contacting these guys, I would say just put it out there. Put it out there. Say you have it. Say you have questions about it, and eventually somebody will get back to you. Somebody from Fender somewhere will say they'll tell you what you want to know about it. That's, I guess. 802 Blue says same in Vermont. Very humid, actually. Wicked humid today. Wow.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Oh, today was so hot. It was probably the worst day of the year today. Worst day of the summer. Hottest day of the summer today.
Man.
What do you want? Come here. Did you hear him meowing?
Oh, I thought you were talking to Dennis.
No.
Hey, Thomas. Thomas Drew says, Dave. He gave me guitar lessons years ago and picked up my first guitar.
No. Wait, no. Tom Fitzpatrick.
Huh? I don't know. The screen name is Thomas Drew.
Really?
And Eric Clapton Strat.
Yeah, my friend Tommy Fitz.
Says he since sold it, but love you, man.
And he has a Wolfgang.
He says, can you all talk about the difference in quality between PV, Music Man, and EVH?
Oh, man. My friend Tommy. How are you, Tommy?
How many links do you want us to send you?
I can't believe he's actually listening. How is it in Manhattan today, man?
We already did a hangout kind of like this, talking about the PVs, the Music Mans, the EVHs, but we're scheduled to do one tomorrow. We could talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
With Rob.
Yeah, we could do that again.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah. Tom, if you're still listening, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, he left the comment only 10 seconds ago. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be on again at 8 o'clock, and it'll be video. You'll be able to see us all. So that's nice to hear from you.
Awesome.
Yep. Yeah, I used to give him guitar lessons, and then he kicked my ass in golf.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I'm still. There are other stories too. I don't know if I'm allowed to, if I'd be allowed to say some of the stories, but yeah, if he says it's all right, I'll tell you a story. It's about his former profession.
Are you guys on Facebook?
Right now?
No, I mean, just are you guys hooked up on Facebook?
Oh, I have his number. I mean, he's a good friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
He comes from my town. Comes from Glen Cove.
Okay, cool.
I'll tell you about him. I'll tell you about him when we're off this, because I don't know if he wants me to talk about
Okay. He says it's okay. He says he's retired now,
it.
but yeah, maybe another time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's getting late where you are, and
oh, I don't really care. I just it's all right. Well, real quick, he was a local police officer, and then he became a detective, and then a detective sergeant, maybe even a detective lieutenant.
Let me know if you want me to edit this out.
No, it was nothing bad, nothing bad at all. But when I was growing up, I was a police buff and a police car buff, and like late at night, if he was working an overnight, he would take, I'd be able to take a ride in the police car with him. It was very funny. And one day we pulled over one of my drummers. It was so funny. Like we saw him go by. I don't even think he was speeding, but we scared the crap out of him. Pulled him over. So funny.
What? And you jumped in the backseat real quick when you arrested him?
No.
You're like, oh, hey, man.
Oh my God. Yeah, basically the story I just told you. If he was still on the job, he could get fired for that, because there's no insurance for normal person in the police car unless you're arrested.
So he was arresting you like every night?
Oh, not every night. No, this was like once or twice. But yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God.
The 80s were a crazy time, huh?
Very funny stuff. You know what? Maybe it was Maybe it was like 89. I don't know. Those old Crown Victorias. I think that was like 89, 88, 89. Might have been. I think, yeah, I think he was still in the bag in 89, 80, 88, 89, somewhere around
Well, everything crazy any of us did were in the 80s, so I just assumed, you know.
there. Mm-hmm.
That's where all those crazy movies come from, you know.
Yeah.
Fast Times, The Wildlife, you know, all those kinds of films.
Yeah, but anyway, he's got a real cool Wolfgang now. You know, he's doing real well. He told me that he had a Wolfgang and he's loving it. And good for
Oh,
him.
that's cool.
Tommy, cool guitar, man.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
good stuff.
Joe Wentz, Johnny, the other day you were trying to think of the woman that played in the movie The Legend of Billie Jean. That is Helen Slater. Her brother is Christian Slater.
Christian Slater's sister. Yeah,
He was also in that movie. I didn't know they were related.
yes.
I didn't know that.
Good boy.
I was talking about Legend of Billie Jean. Yeah. Yes. Did you know that Bart Simpson is in that movie?
Get out of here.
It's true.
What, you mean the voice of Bart Simpson?
Yeah.
Bart himself.
Yeah. The woman that plays Bart. You know, a woman does his voice, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Nancy Cartwright. She's in the Legend of Billie Jean as well. Helen Slater, though. Yeah. I remember her from she was Supergirl in the first Supergirl.
Oh, that's
film.
how that came up. That's how that came up. Because you asked me if I knew who Supergirl was.
Okay. She was in a film with Michael J. Fox, called The Secret of My Success.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
She was in that. She was what else was she in? I actually saw her in person. I went to this WonderCon, convention in San Francisco some years back to go see my friend, the Soup Nazi, right? And she was there, and she walked past me, and I remember thinking, oh, I should have said hi to her because I grew up watching all her films and stuff, but I didn't, But and then Michael Smith says, "Thanks. I'll post a photo of it if you like. It's a weird color for Randy Rhoads. A powder blue." He says.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Yeah, I'd love to see a picture of it. It's so funny that you actually are friends with the Soup Nazi from Seinfeld. It's just so funny that you're friends with that character.
Well, the actor.
Yeah.
The real guy.
The guy that played that character. Yeah.
Well, the guy that played him on Seinfeld. There is an actual real guy that they based that character off, which is he's in New York.
Mm-hmm.
He's called the original Soup Man. You could actually go and see him tomorrow if you wanted. He has a kitchen. He has a restaurant. He calls it the original Soup Man. And that's what that character was based off. Because a couple of the writers for Seinfeld used to go to this guy's restaurant,
right,
and try to get soup, and that's how they wrote that episode. But yeah, the guy that I know, the actor, his name's Larry Thomas. Yeah, the Soup Nazi. Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's very cool.
No Johnny Beane, 2 weeks.
Yeah. If you guys want to see, search my channel here. Just search Soup Nazi on my channel, or just Google Johnny Beane Soup Nazi, and you'll come across a video of me with the Soup Nazi, kind of recreating that skit with him and George Costanza. Where he says, "You want bread? $3. Whatever." Yeah, it was pretty funny.
You couldn't look at the guy. You couldn't look at any. You just have to look straight ahead. It's so funny. And ask politely.
Yeah. Man, I watched that show every day back in the late 90s for years, because they'd rerun that show all the time and in syndication. And I would watch it Seinfeld for years and years and years until the whole series came out on DVD. You know, now you can just own it. You don't have to watch it all the time or tape it or whatever. But man, I've seen everyone. I've seen every Seinfeld at least 100 times. Every episode.
Wow. Like me and NCIS.
You know, I used to watch that all the time, and you could just watch them again and again and again.
That's crazy.
You know, yeah, yes, yes. So hey, are you falling asleep?
No, I'm wide awake, dude. Wide awake. Some guy decided to call me really late to do this vlog thing, so I'm up.
Dude, I'm trying to give you an excuse, man.
Oh, because you want to get off?
You mean hang up?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I mean, it's almost 11 here.
I don't care. You wanna go?
I haven't even started my evening.
All right. What do you mean?
You know, this actually isn't even part of my evening. I'm just doing this.
Oh, God.
Thomas says, "A Seinfeld, master of your domain." Yeah, I can watch those episodes a billion times. You know, and even though I might watch some of those episodes and know every line, you know, I can still watch them. You know, I think about them. People, that's the thing. People think about those episodes every day. I think about all the time. I think about the different things. You know,
Yeah.
Kenny Rogers Roasters. I don't know if you remember that one. You know, where Kramer got addicted to the chicken. You know,
Oh yeah.
like
Yep.
every day I think about some episode and then have to, you know, put it on. But anyway, but yeah, in real life, the Soup Nazi, he's a real nice guy. He's nothing like that character at all.
So funny.
Nothing like it. You know.
It would be funnier if he was like that though.
Yeah. Well, the real guy is like that. There's a real guy. Yeah. Which, like I said, he's in New York. You could actually go and see him if you wanted. The real dude.
I might try to find him. I'm supposed to have lunch with Adam Reaver tomorrow.
Oh, take him to the original soup kitchen. The original soup guy. Yeah, the original soup. I think that's what's called, the original soup guy. Take him over there. Get some crab bisque. You know,
Crap bisque.
and have him say Adam, no tone for you. Take out those springs. 1 year.
Use what the pros use.
You want big block? I'll give you big block. Take him. Yeah, if you meet up with Adam, yeah, take him over there if you want. But either way, yeah. Man, you live right there. Yeah, I mean, there's so many cool things where you live. I mean, I guess where I live too, but
Well, I don't live right there, but it's all, footsteps away.
well, that's what I mean.
Very funny. That's one of Dennis's songs, Footsteps Away.
And his band is based in New York. Well, I mean, that's the thing, because you're right there. You're so close to New York City, right?
Yeah, on a good day, it's a half hour away.
Oh, that's nothing. Half an hour. Yeah. On a bad day, it's what?
An hour.
An hour? Dude, it takes me an hour just to get to Guitar Center, where I live.
Yeah, well, that's because you live in California.
You know? Yeah. Where I live, there's like a billion towns in between, you know, this and that. But yeah, where you are, I mean, I don't have to tell you this, but yeah, there's so many cool things that are right there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, if you just happen to get over to this guy's kitchen, I think he's called the Original Superman. I think that's what he calls it. But anyway, that's the guy that's based. That's where they based that character off. Soup Nazi. Joe Wentz says, my favorite show that I love watching on Netflix is House.
Yeah. Hugh Laurie. Hugh Laurie is the guy at House. I don't really care for it. I don't really care for House. But I did like Monk. I did like Psych. What else? those two shows were great.
Mm-hmm. Michael Smith says, "No soup for you. No soup for you.
2 weeks.
1 year." Michael Smith also says, since we're on the subject of TV shows, what was your favorite TV show growing up?
I'll tell you my two favorite shows growing up was MASH and then All in the Family.
How old are you, man?
I'm only 4 years older than you, dude.
Oh, that's not possible, man.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't. Those shows were old when I was a kid.
Well, what do you want from me? I used to watch TV in the 70s.
You're 10 years older than I am, man.
No, I'm not. No, I am not.
You have to be.
I'm 46. Just turned 46, dude.
I just turned 36.
No, you're you're so full of crapola.
My favorite shows growing up, I actually hate television now because I used to watch so much of it. Now I don't watch any of it. I don't watch TV at all. Um, there was one show I really liked when I was super little.
Yeah, the Wonder Years. I know.
No.
Yes, it was. The Great Space Coaster.
It's actually similar. Yeah. No, when I was a super, little kid, there was a show that came out and I probably only saw a few episodes of it, but when it came out on DVD, 10, 11 years ago, I got the DVD set and watched them all a billion times. And that's a show called The Greatest American Hero
Oh yeah, I saw that. I used to love that show.
with William Catt.
Yes. That was
Yes.
one of my favorite shows, and Little Green Guys.
Yeah, Little Green Guys. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Bill Maxwell.
Bill Maxwell. Yeah, he was the FBI agent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Who was the chick? Who was the love interest?
That's Connie Selica.
Yes.
She was Ralph's girlfriend and then wife eventually. Yeah. And then when the show got canceled, believe it or not, yeah. Believe it or not, get it? Yeah. That show was canceled and then she moved on to a show called was it Hotel?
Yeah.
Hotel with what's the guy with the beard? He has a son now who's a big actor. But back then what was his name? Anyway, do you know his name, Michael?
No.
Anyway. Yeah, so that was a show I really liked and then eventually, like I said, years and years and years later, I know every episode now. You could talk about The Greatest American Hero. I know every line in every show. But another show I grew up on, I liked probably Family Ties.
Michael Fox.
Yeah. That. What else? Roseanne. I used to watch Roseanne all the time.
I never liked that show.
Well, I wouldn't watch it now because I've seen them all a billion times. But Simpsons, which is amazing. The Simpsons are still going.
I liked Full House.
Mm-hmm.
Full House was cool.
Have you watched any of the new ones?
No.
Fuller House? Because it's
No.
back.
Really? Is what's his name in it?
Stamos?
Stamos?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm very friendly with him actually.
Do you actually know him?
Yeah.
He's actually good friends with Desmond Child too.
Mm-hmm.
He actually shows up. He shows up on some of Desmond's stuff.
I know him through Richie Cannata. Richie Cannata, when I was doing the Monday Night Jam with Richie, Stamos would come, once a month maybe, and come and jam with us. And he's friends with Richie because Richie, was the musical guest on the original Full House a lot. When Stamos was in the Beach Boys, so was Richie.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Michael Smith says 2 classics. Joe Wentz says the greatest American hero in Sanford and Son. Oh,
Sanford and Son. Man, you know, it's really not a politically correct TV show, but that's one of my favorite TV shows.
Stefan says MASH was great. Oh yeah, Sanford and Son is awesome.
I love that show.
Three's Company.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was all right.
a lot of the stuff I didn't grow up on, but I watched them later. Like, you know, you get the DVDs. You know, Seinfeld's. I have all those. I have all the Three Companies. You know. Yeah,
Yeah, good
that's
stuff.
cool. That's cool. Doesn't Stamos have some cool guitars?
You
You
know,
would think.
he's a drummer, and I say that very loosely.
Well, he's a drummer, but he played guitar. He played guitar on that show, though.
Yeah, I don't know if those are his though. I think maybe Gibson might have lent him a guitar, or it might have been someone's on the set. Who knows? I don't think it was his though.
Hmm. That's cool.
I mean, maybe you never know. I really don't know, but I don't think so.
Who knows? Nobody knows.
But yeah, nice guy. I've got photos with him. Cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's a professional drinker, man. He knows how to drink. I'll tell you that.
Manny says, oh, Manny says, Dukes of Hazzard and Bonanza were my childhood faves. Oh yeah, Dukes of Hazzard, Bonanza. I used to watch Bonanza all the time when it was on TV Land.
Yeah, I've got another favorite, Battlestar Galactica.
That one's cool. Yeah. Yeah. I've caught up on some of those on Netflix or whatever. There was actually another series too after that.
Yeah, it was the new Battlestar.
It was called like Galactica.
Or Galactica. It was called
Galactica 1980. That's what it
Yeah.
was. Galactica 1980, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. And there was like these scenes of these guys riding motorcycles and they're like flying through the air and stuff. It was almost like Space Chips or something. Chips. There's another one.
Oh yeah, Poncherello.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Hey. Daniela? Is that it? Daniela says hello.
Really? Female?
Well, it is the internet, you know.
Wow.
Everybody's on here. Yes. Cool. So, are you sleeping yet?
No.
Ah. I haven't even. Okay.
So go. Just say goodbye.
All right.
It's fine.
I mean, it's been what? It's almost 2 hours.
Well, it's par for the course.
Oh, okay. I don't know who's ever going to listen back to this. Apollo and Starbuck, Joe Wentz says.
Yes. Yes. The Galactica boys. Galactica boys.
I went to a Star Wars convention years and years ago, and what's the guy from Battlestar Galactica was there?
Lauren Green?
No.
Oh,
not the guy from A-Team. The other guy.
Apollo.
Other guy.
I don't know. Apollo.
The dark-haired guy.
Starbuck was the A-Team. Was from the A-Team.
Yeah, not A-Team.
Dirk Benedict.
Yeah, it wasn't him.
I don't know. I don't know.
It was this other guy.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Good night, Stefan. Excuse me. Yeah, it was this other guy. Anyway, I actually filmed him holding a banana like a gun. Very embarrassing. Yes. Very embarrassing.
And they called them blasters in Battlestar Galactica. They didn't call them guns. They called them blasters.
Well, didn't they called them blasters in Star Wars?
All right. Well, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
What were the ships called?
I don't know.
Vipers and Cylon warships. Cylon, what were they called? Vipers were the Galactica ships, and
We're the good guy,
yeah,
small ones, right?
yeah, and I don't remember what the Cylon ships were called. I think they were called Cylon warships.
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. But where is that? I don't. Who knows? Okay. Hey, okay. I think. Are you good?
I'm good when you are.
Okay, I'm good. Yeah, like I said, I haven't even. It's 11. It's after 11 o'clock. I haven't even started my evening yet.
I'm pretty fried.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, because we're going on close to 2 hours, if not 2 hours, just on a podcast. So hey, thank you everybody for listening to this stuff. We will be back tomorrow, so don't get mad. Okay, take it easy. Don't
Hey, take it easy over there.
don't start writing threatening letters, into us. We'll be back tomorrow. With two with two of these. With two of these. Yes, we'll be doing a video. We'll be doing a live hangout, which maybe we'll talk about the different guitars, like somebody suggested earlier, the Wolfgangs, the music bands,
Yes.
all that stuff.
My friend
Yes.
Tommy.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we'll talk about some of that stuff with some of the people. Maybe Rob Johnson. Maybe somebody else. I don't know. And then we'll do another one of these tomorrow. My VEDA vlog, which normally they are not this long at all, but why not?
Hey, did you see that that Star Trek Star Wars thing that I shared today?
No.
Little cartoon. It's very funny. Check it out.
Okay. Okay. I'll have to look. I'll have to look it up. Cool. Okay. Well, hey, thank you everybody for listening. Literally, you didn't watch this; you listened to it.
Yes.
There's nothing to see.
No.
But come back tomorrow and you can actually see this if you like.
Yeah. Yeah. You can and you will.
Yes. Okay. So we'll be back. And yeah, don't hang up. Let's see, it's 11:10 p.m. The 14th August here in California anyway. We'll be back tomorrow. I don't know about the same time. Same station though. YouTube channel Johnny Beane.
It'll be at yeah.
Yes, we will be. We will be here 5 o'clock Pacific for sure. 8 o'clock Eastern. We will be here. We will be here live on camera. You'll get to see us if you like that kind of thing. And then we'll do a VEDA at some point, which is a vlog, maybe either before or after, or I don't know, maybe during. Let's just do a video within a video. How's that?
Okay, an audio within a video.
Yeah, we'll turn the cameras off. We'll blab for 6 hours. Come back, finish the hangout.
Oh, by the way, aren't we going to do our 24-hour thing? Didn't you want to do it one for like 24 hours soon? Or is that where you were kidding, right?
Of course, I was kidding, but now I do want to do that. I don't want to start. I don't want to start right now though, because I've been trying to hang up on this thing for like the last hour.
Oh.
So I don't want to start that now, but maybe later.
All right.
All right. All right. We're out here. 11:12 p.m. August 14th. Come back tomorrow.
It's the 15th here, bro.
It's 2:12 in the morning where you are, and you're like, "Yeah, let's keep going."
Because I'm like, I'm Delirious.
Are you wearing a nightgown? Okay.
No, I'm not wearing a nightgown.
You said you were Delorious.
I didn't say I was Dolores. I said I'm delirious.
Well, that's what I mean, man. Okay. All right. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this stuff. And yes. Have a good night, everybody.
Throw a like on it if you like it.
Yeah, if you dig this stuff, slap a like on it. Facebook.com/guitarist Johnny Beane. Guitar. GUITARISTE. How do you spell guitarist? I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Try with a D.
Take the E off there. Guitarist Johnny Beane. Check that out on Facebook. Nesdal does not have a page yet. I think he probably will at some point.
I'm going to.
But he's on Facebook though. You can just search David Nesdal and add him as a friend. He adds everybody. So you know.
That's funny. davidnesdal.com/edu.
Yeah.
//
Yes. Okay. All right. I gotta go.
Hashtag
David Nesdal. You could hashtag Nesdal, and that would just be completely you. Because who else would have that?
My father.
Does he do hashtags?
No, he just started Facebook.
Oh.
I don't even know what a hashtag is.
I don't know if those even work on Facebook anymore. They used to, and I don't know if they are anymore. Maybe. All right, keep rocking, everybody. See you guys tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, okay? If you dig this stuff, subscribe to the channel. Slap a like on it. Oh, excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ed McMahon on the coffin.
It's that barbecue chicken. Oh. Okay. All right. Rock and roll, everybody. See you guys tomorrow.
Laters.